Hello, I'm Shar, your friendly online tarot reader, and thank you so much for allowing me to provide this 9-card spread reading for you. This is for client number 92, as we keep things under client numbers to maintain confidentiality. Ooh, there's things to see. My eyelashes just started sticking together. There are things to see here. All right. So what we're going to do is a 9-card layout. Thank you for letting me do this reading for you. It is an honor and a pleasure. And it has been an amazing, amazing journey this last year plus of sharing the energies of reading with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The 9-card layout is Kyle Gray's creation. It is Strength Heart Challenge. Finding our strength, finding what is, our strength is our personal talents and gifts. Our heart is a deeper aspect of who we are. And the challenge is what you need to do or what you need to work on. So I'm practicing these readings for my course. So thank you very much for allowing me to do this for you. Okay, so this is a general insight for you because I know there have been a lot of level ups. And the ceiling of limitation has been absolutely shattered in this last year. So let's ask for a little guidance here. I call on our spirit guides. I call on the energies of the universe for insights and guidance. I thank you for being here, for allowing us to receive messages for the highest good for our client here. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just such an informative spread. And as we go through, it's 9 cards, so 3 by 3. Card 1 is our Strength Heart Challenge. And then we have home and family, home life and family. We have personal relationships. And then we have career and purpose. And then we go through our soul line here, and it represents who you are as a soul, pieces of information to let you know who you are as a soul. And then we go through this other line of greatness and stepping into greatness. And that's where I thought maybe this reading might be perfect for you, so that you can take that frequency of energy into this next level of greatness for you, because it's been absolutely phenomenal, the ceilings that have been shattered, the limitations that have been shattered so far. And so I thank you for allowing me to be a part of that. And also, before we do this reading, I do want to say, like, in this new year, stop and take stock of how far you've come, the things you've succeeded at. Make sure you give yourself a pat on the back, a high five, say good job, like even the little things, because those little steps lead up to big things, and you know that. Be grateful for the things that didn't work out, because those were lessons in creative freedom and limitations. And then, let's look forward to see what's coming of it. There's been so many changes, so many changes. Absolutely. All right, so here we are. We're going to lay out our 9 cards. We're going to flip them over individually in their position. We'll go through the rows. And then I do have the Quantum Oracle here for a little insight into energies, or a little boost to what we're about to learn here. All right, so here we go. Let's get this started. Thank you guys for being here. All right, here we go. So card 1, card 2, card 3, 4, card 5, card 6, card 7, card 8, card 9. All right, so I'm going to refer to my cheat sheet here. Actually, it's my whole printout from school. That is going to help us get a very clear reading here. So he recommends starting with the center card, but I've been finding just starting off in our positions here has been really insightful. And then we'll do an overview and see where messages are coming in from. All right, we've got these cards. Comfortable, situated to know themselves. So our first card here is in the strength. We're looking at home life and family is our line right here. And this is our strength. So this is your talents and gifts. The High Priestess in the reverse position. So talents and gifts regarding the High Priestess in the reverse position. Being able to go, being able to create things, being able to communicate and share partnerships. And, you know, like when the High Priestess comes in, it's a 2 card. But being in the reverse position right here as part of this strength is like, you know, the universe is there, and there's a little bit of because it's in the reverse position, like paying attention to what you're bringing to the table as well. All right, so you really, that's again where before we even started, it's like giving yourself credit for where we've come. Recognizing what you bring to the table completes the buffet. All right. So there is like talents and gifts of yours right there. In our second position, we have our heart, a deeper aspect of who you are. This is the 4 of Swords in reverse. You don't sit still long, if at all. But it is also a reminder, being in the reverse position, to make that time to rest. Because in each of the cycles, there's go-go, there's preparation, there's go, there's presentation, and then there's release, right? So it is a full circle. We can't just presentation and then drop it off there. We have to allow that natural release to come in as well. So being able to recognize that, yeah, sometimes you do need to stop and slow down is something to pay special attention to with this. But you are an on-the-go person. You are quite busy in your go-ness. In your go-ness. All right, in the third position, in our challenge position, we have the Temperance card. And this is something that needs working on. And then, again, is the combination of the first 2, and that's finding the balance. Whether it be work, family balance, work, play balance, balance, because you're walking on a balance beam, whether you're juggling beautiful goblets of water, keeping 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the ground. It's, again, finding that balance and flow that works for you in the moment. All right, so it makes sense that the 4 of Swords and the High Priestess come in this position as well, because there's like, it's a busy, busy world, and you're always adapting. And that comes with where life is right now. All right, in our second row here for you, in our second row, we're looking at personal relationships, Strength Heart Challenge, and in our strength position here, 9 of Swords. Your talents are your gifts in the strength position. All right, you can take a whole muddle of things and make clarity of it. It's a good strength, whether it be good at explaining or clearing away all the crap and frilly stuff to get to the heart of the matter, or explaining how to do something complicated and breaking it down into steps. The 9 of Swords generally comes in a reading. I'm like, make that list. Get those things off of your mind. But being in this strength position, this is where you have a strong suit of helping people. This is our personal relationships. You help people with organization and getting things in order and getting things on track. You're very good at helping people do that. Our heart card here. In our heart position, a deeper aspect of who you are is, you know, you care a lot. We have the Ace of Hearts here, the Ace of Cups. Cups are emotions, and we talk about flowing. And again, we have that play with the Temperance, but we'll come into that after. And that's continual flowing. And this is a willingness to learn, a willingness to be open, a willingness to accept, a willingness to care. And this is just, there's so many new things that are always coming to you because you are universally open. And the calling for you to help people is so strong. And you have so many different talents and strengths when it comes to organizing or being able to direct people even to where they need to be. So again, we're working in personal relationships, and we have our challenge card here, Page of Swords. Page of Swords. The challenge is sharing the message and maybe being a little afraid of what people might think in speaking that whole truthness that is there. There's a lot of, you can say this technical part, but there's a lot of that Ace of Cups emotions that come in with it. And with the Page of Swords, it's quite a young and immature energy. So it's sensing to me that fear of speaking one's wholeness, a little bit intimidated by what people may think by it, or if it's being perceived in the correct image. Again, we come back to Temperance. So also with the Page of Swords, it could be in the delivery of things as well. A little awkward, a little fumbly. But that's okay too, because speaking from the heart is quite often very awkward. And the Four of Swords being in the reverse position, there's movement going on here. The creator of this deck said, like, have a look at what your center of the reading card is. And, that's a very good indicator, a very good basis for things. And so this Ace of Cups, it flows. It is a perpetual overflowing, bountiful overflowing. And so as you come closer to speaking your personal truth, your personal truth with this Page of Swords, she wants to go forward. She's a little bit with trepidation because of, it's a little strange, but it's okay, because that's your voice and that's what people are going to listen to. All right, so again, look, call on a queen for confidence here too. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We've got career and purpose down here in our last row, and I feel like this is just blending so beautifully together. In our card 7 position, we are strength, career, and purpose. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. So with the Six of Swords in the reverse position, there are things being revealed. There are new things coming. There's a lot of movement going around. The Six of Swords is, like we're moving away from things, but there's spiritual baggage there as well. But in the aspect of career and purpose, with this Six of Swords in the reverse position, those swords are falling away. It's helping. And I think this Ace of Cups comes in here where it's like the more you serve, the more the universe is going to reward you. And so with this Six of Cups coming in the heart, in card 7, coming in the heart, or the strength of career and purpose, helping people move away from turbulent situations, helping people shed those swords, right? That's what that strength is here in the Six of Swords reversed. In the heart position, career and purpose, we have Judgment reversed. So a deeper aspect of who you are is just releasing judgment and helping others to release that judgment. A lot of it could be within themselves, but towards other people as well. And you know what? The Judgment card here, it's in the reverse position, and I'm very tied to the High Priestess here in the reverse position as well. Just because it makes me feel it separates itself from ego, from self, to how can I serve for the greatest goods? How can I help people? And keeping your soul's desire, keeping what makes your heart happy into that quest is so vitally important, which is why the Temperance card is in the upright position, which is why there's a little intimidation with that Page of Swords, but that's fine. You've got this. You've got this. So a career and purpose, our challenge position here in card 9. We have the Six of Wands, which is an indicator of victory and success on the home front. We have these 2 sixes here. I thought we'd find some more insight. And it's telling me right now that the Six of Wands comes in when there's victory and success on the home front. And when we have the Six of Wands in the challenge position, in a reverse position, you really need to give yourself credit for how far you've come and how many different ways you are able to help people. And it may be time for that Nine of Swords. I'm doing it again, I'm blending it. But the challenge coming in with career and purpose is recognizing your worth that you bring to the table. Recognizing how many different ways that you help people. And you know what? There may be ways that you help people that you don't even know you're doing it. And there's still a calling to you that is of a much higher purpose. And it's so much... Healers are being called right now to step up and level up right now. And it's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than anything. I think it's the contribution of that energy into the healing vibration of the universe, for a simple way to put it. And so changing the energy of the Six of Wands here, where the challenge is accepting that you can be a part of the background contributing to the greater good, or you can be the one that is celebrated also. And sometimes we are required to be that background and be that helper. And sometimes we are required to take the front stage and accept our accolades, accept those hurrahs, accept that congratulations, accept that leveling up in that position there. And so it can become challenging when we're in that position of recognition or being able to speak of our strengths that work in alignment with our heart's vibration. Oh man, this is so exciting. I have 2 more to read, 2 more lines to read, and then I've got a insight coming into this overview, all right? So we're going to talk about our soul line right here. And wow, I feel like I'm going to call you out a bit. In our soul line, we have the High Priestess reversed, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Six of Wands reversed. So in our soul line here, the universe is consistently giving us indicators, having our back, but there's a lot of self-initiation that happens, self-motivation, and having the High Priestess in the reverse position right now, the message is call on your guides, because you don't necessarily have to do it on your own. The universe is there for you, and this is in a reverse position because you need to be reminded of that. But the creation and the going part of this, the stepping into it, is right there. We're looking at our soul path. As we're flowing, the ever-flowing water from the golden cup, and it's there, the abundance is there, and you can create whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. The universe is going to back you in so many different ways because you are a healer in that aspect of things. You are a teacher, you're eager to learn, you're willing to grow. And that's why the Ace of Cups is sitting in the middle position here, because it flows in so many different directions. And soon it will all come together and make more sense. But it's as you're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. In our soul line, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse position. And that's indicating that you are a good leader and a good helper, and finding a position that you're more comfortable in or where you can serve the best. Like, are you being called to be a leader right now? Is that why this is in a more attentive position? And it's becoming, you're a very, very good assistant. You're a very good help. You're a very good assister. Yeah, like it's right there. You fit the team well. And that's that person that does that sort of background stuff as well to make it go flow and fluidly and smoothly. All right, so yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful alignment. You have these beautiful special gifts there's a lot more gifts that you have than you realize. And it's going to be opening up and accepting that and claiming that power is yours. And I would seriously stand in front of the mirror and look yourself dead in the eye and say, I am, state your name, and I claim my universal power. Thank you, universe. So, for me, I would say, I am Char, and I claim my universal power. Thank you, universe. And invite that universe to come in and help you out and change that energy right in there. So we're going to look into our greatness line, stepping into our greatness. And I love, love, love this part of the reading because we've started off with the Six of Swords. Again, we have the Ace of Cups. And then we finish with Temperance in the upright position here. So let's talk about the Six of Swords in our stepping into greatness. And you help people in that transition. You help people transform. Your special gift is you help transformation. You help people get from one position to the next on so many different levels with many different topics. So it's coming together, right? Stepping into this greatness and allowing yourself to be a part of it as well, into stepping into your greatness. Because there will always be perpetual movement. And realizing that, catch a ride on that hot air balloon. Let those swords fall away and soar to new heights once they do. Stepping into greatness, we have the ever-flowing cup. From the golden cup, ever-flowing water. Abundance is ever-flowing. Abundance overflows always to you. But the strength is being willing to accept those gifts and being open for them. And sometimes it's intimidating because, we hear things, but life's not supposed to be, hard all the time. It's not supposed to be like 100% fun all the time. We have that balance coming in. But there's new things that perpetually come and new things to learn and new ways to help and new ways to serve. And keeping that flow going and being open to the greatness and understand your worthiness coming in. That's where we have Temperance. All right, Temperance comes in and says, yes, recognize what you're bringing to the table. Your beautiful levitation of that water from one chalice to the next, side to side to side to side. And you see that? Those are beautiful golden cups full of water. Ooh, wrong card. Those are beautiful golden cups full of water, just like our center card right here, right? So that's always flowing to you. One toe in the water, 1 foot on the land. We're looking at that balance and open wings, ready to soar, passion flying in those wings. Okay? Again, releasing judgment. You help others with that. Include yourself in that. So overview here. I do see this cycle that comes in where we get new things. We worry about it. Is this the right thing? Do I go? Do I wait? Where is the balance here? Do I speak my true voice? I did something, but it feels great, but I'm not sure if it's 100% where my heart lies. And then we have that movement going again. And that's fine. Like there's cycles to be recognized, because in each cycle, it's not just a completed circle. Sometimes it's a spiral, so it gets bigger, right? And that's part of that, and that's expanding that personal knowledge and that flow. So there's always going to be this movement going on, but remember to recognize what it is you bring to the table as well. How far you've come. Make that list of how far you've come, all the things you've accomplished, even things that haven't worked out right. What was beneficial about that? Because there's something that's beneficial about that has led to a more beneficial outcome. And with that Page of Swords, she's seriously looking at me like, I have something to say. I don't know how you're going to feel about that. And so by releasing that Judgment again, we are going to be victorious on that helping and the leading aspect of things. Thank you, cards. What an interesting reading. It absolutely is an interesting reading. So I've got the Quantum Oracle here, and the Quantum Oracle, this is a deck from one of my teachers, and it is going to give some insight into the energies, maybe a little, positioning of energies or where they might need to be. We'll just see what the cards have to say. I'm just going to let them feel out this reading right here. I'm getting a message right now. Who is it that wants to speak, please? You. Okay. All right, so we've got number 4, consciousness. Oh, I made a big mess here. Let's see if I can bring them in. And I recall we've got the 4 of Swords in the reverse position, which is a conscious position to be in. There it is. Thank you for the reveal. We'll just move these off the reading now, hey? All right. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, we've got the 4 conscious, great gratitude. And that is, again, coming in with that Ace of Cups feeling, absolutely glowing with that Ace of Cups, the great gratitude with temperance, the great gratitude with judgment, and also with the 6 of Wands right here. So you see all this goldenness here in your reading that comes together with great gratitude. Let me see where she is in our... And, you know, part of gratitude is stepping into what you're grateful for as well. There's an affirmation that goes with this I'll share. Enthusiasm for life. Yeah. Gratitude is a consciousness of great energy, and this card indicates that you are capable of moving into this powerful vibration now. Oh, what? All right. In fact, it's the perfect time to focus on this consciousness choice as a way of life. You have much to be grateful for, even if you don't always notice it. Your choice to acknowledge the many sources of value in your life acts like a beacon in the universe, one that draws many more things to appreciate to you. Again, that Ace of Cups flowing always to you, right? That release of judgment and that balance with temperance. This ongoing gratitude also sparks a heightened enthusiasm for life, an absolutely irresistible life force. That's coming with speaking your truth with that Page of Swords right there. So expect great things from your great gratitude. The universe rewards your genuine appreciation. All right, let's see what the affirmation is here. All right. I notice and appreciate all the wonderful things in my life. My gratitude shows more and more each day. Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you. I'm not getting any more from this right now other than this great gratitude and all this golden light that's coming up in this reading right here has so many wonderful outcomes for you. And yeah, there's a lot of new things that are still coming. I was really hoping that I would be able to give you a little bit more of a here we go. But it's bigger. It's still bigger than what you can imagine. And it'll be more in line with your heart's desires. So really speak your voice on that too, and what those desires are. And if you're not sure about them, make that list again. Finding balance and releasing judgment, and just being grateful for everything and everything and everything. You have come a long way. And I'm so very proud of you. And I'm so very proud to know you and exchange this energy with you as well. So I thank you for allowing me to read for you. It really is an honor and a pleasure. And I look forward to the amazing things that are coming your way. All right, until next time. Mwah!